everybody! Corcon Nala here, and I got Melanie from the Pardesi channel.
Hello.
She's physically here. There's no split screen. So, you were traveling through Colorado to see family and stuff?
Yeah, we're on a 2-week driving trip, and when I realized, I'm like, we're driving to Colorado. I could actually see Matt in person.
Yeah.
So, which is awesome.
So if some of you were wondering, well, why aren't they in the studio? It's because my studio is half my bedroom, and there's no room to put another person in there.
So yeah, we have all this lovely decor that he put just for me.
We're like my mom has.
Anyway, changing things up is always good.
Yeah. Also, you may hear fans. I'm going to try and clean up the audio, but it's really hot today, and so we have fans going. But today we're going to do, since I've got you here and it's a special video, and I wanted to support one of my subscribers, so it's like an extra special video. I'm supporting one of my longtime subscribers, Bharat Gupta. He is the co-director of a new web series that will be on YouTube called Yariyan.
Which I just looked up, and it means friendship.
Friendship.
So, I'm excited to see it. It looks really cool.
I think this is a Hindi web series. If I'm wrong, feel free to slaughter me in the comments.
Yeah, we're just praying for subtitles. So.
Well, we have subtitles. Yeah.
Yay.
So let's get into it. I don't normally do it this way. Okay, I think I got it. Alright, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Volume.
एक रीयूनियन पार्टी रख रहा हूँ अपने घर पर, सिर्फ तुम सबको वापस देखने के लिए, एक बार गले से लगाने के लिए। बहुत याद आते हो तुम सब यार, आ जाओ यार, बहुत अकेला पड़ गया हूँ तुम सबके बिना।
That was a nice steady shot.
किसी की आदतें बदली नहीं है अभी तक।
ना मैं बदला हूँ, ना मेरी आदत बदली है, बदला है तो सिर्फ ये वक्त।
आप चाहते क्या हो?
चाहते क्या हैं? सर गणित का रीटेस्ट कराया जाए।
I like the green in there.
Yeah.
The colors are nice. Very bright. You see the warping though from the steady cam?
Oh, I love that.
अच्छा वो सब छोड़, चलेंगे?
इडियट, गर्लफ्रेंड नहीं हो तुम्हारी।
उसके बिना मैं कभी रह नहीं पाया।
इसको मैं पसंद करती थी, वो मुझे कभी कह ही नहीं पाया।
I like the music.
भाई छोड़ दे इस लफड़ी की जड़ को, पागल है वो, मार देगा तेरे को। अगर मेरी किस्मत में मरना लिखा है ना भाई, तो मरना सही। देख लूंगा तुझे।
There's my boy.
I like that.
जानता है तू इसे? मैं प्यार करता हूँ इससे।
Friendship, love, and emotions. Interesting. Now,
So did he tell you how many parts the web series is going to be?
no, I don't know how many parts it's going to be.
Okay, so we've got 5 guys and three girls. I love this. It looks sort of soap opera, but in a good way. I mean, saying that in a good way. Because
Well, it seems like a love drama.
yeah, I love drama, but also rivalries between classmates. There's been several movies Well, like Student of the Year is similar to that. I'm sure that's one that you've just been dying to see. But anyway, it has college friends who then reunite some years later due to the health crisis of one of their teachers. And so I love those where you kind of get to see, then you get the flashback of, there's obviously tensions in the present, and then you see in the past what led up to disagreements or how the love story started or whatever. And there's a great Molly Allen film called Classmates, which is exactly the same thing, where it's maybe a 10-year reunion, but it's a similar kind of story where you can tell there's a lot of backstory and a lot is going on under the surface in a reunion, and then you get to see what the backstory was and what all happened. So that's my catnip. I love that kind of stuff.
Well, I gotta say right off the bat, I liked the lighting. A lot of natural light, a lot of bright natural light, a lot of vibrant colors. So I think they probably did some color grading in post. Now there were a few scenes where it seemed like the camera might have been too shaky, and they did a correction in post production.
Oh, I couldn't tell that. Yeah.
But I wanted to go through some of this. Now, I like some of those camera angles, the moving around. It's supposed to show, the guy is concentrating, thinking, and whatnot. Now, I like that pull-in, or that push-in.
Yeah, establishing
that's
shot
a good,
of the school,
that's
and then
a good
coming
steady
in,
shot.
and then all the friends are coming to join and coming out from classes or whatever.
Yeah, it's a good push-in.
And then this is handheld of her. It's quite a jacket he's got on.
Yeah, that is quite a jacket. Now, I like night shots. This one has a lot of artificial light in there, and I'm wondering if they maybe set up where that light is coming from on the show, or if they just have the light there. So
I mean, they could be in a courtyard or something where light is spilling out from the room that they just walked out of.
I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying, with that much light, they've got to be close to something that's awfully bright. It's not a street lamp.
Right.
No.
That's true. Just looking at what's behind them, it sort of looks like they're on a balcony of a house.
Handheld. See, I like the colors in this.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the greens, all the outfits they're wearing, very bright, vibrant colors. I like bright, vibrant colors. Especially for a drama.
Yeah,
her dress is very... And the blue in the shirts pop out.
I really like that.
There's something about vibrant colors when you have a romance or a drama. You've got to have those vibrant colors. Unless everyone's depressed, then you have it.
Well, it tells you something about their personality too. What clothes they put them in. So
true. Like the girl here on the right, she's very casual. She's probably more of a liberal person, a little free-spirited.
You're wondering if she's more free-spirited because she's wearing sleeveless,
right? And then
kind of a top, and
the girl on the left is more reserved,
but she still has a bright color to her.
Exactly. She's got a bright personality, but she's probably more of an introvert. Maybe.
Yeah, it's also the styling with the huge earrings on the one girl. So, now this is interesting. Showing women doing a boxing class. I like that already.
Yeah, there you go. The focus seems off sometimes, like they're going in and out of focus.
Yeah, because it's
could
focused on her mitt or whatever. Versus...
Yeah, like they're having, I don't know. I mean, it could be a style. There's a lot of people that use that as a style, but the clips are moving so fast, I can't tell if it's part of the style or if they just didn't quite have the focus right.
Oh, there she went.
Yeah, she went into focus. Nah, I like this scene right here. I think the walls might have been a little too bright, but there's a lot of sun in there. I would have brought the ISO down one notch. But the steady shot of going through the hallway with everybody moving around.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about, the warping.
Where?
All right, so watch the edges. Do you see the picture warp? That's a stabilizer that you can do in post. It's possible that the handheld, the cameraman, wasn't able to hold it steady enough, and so they did that in post, which isn't bad. Just I hope they don't do it too often. But you know, when you're directing something, especially
if you're trying to do something and you have limited time and you can't do a million
limited
takes,
time, limited resources, you have to make your choices on, did you get a good acting from the people? Did people walk in at the scene the way you wanted to? And you're thinking, how many people are really going to notice the little jiggle? Just like that. I know.
Because I didn't even see it. So that shows you. I was like,
But also, that's why I'm saying, like, you're limited with the shots that you got. At least it's better than a shaky cam.
Right.
If it was shaking around, I would be like, cut that.
Yeah, but they did a good job with. Yeah. They have so many inexpensive Steadicam things. Even I don't know what they shot the film on. Did they tell you, or were they? No. Yeah, but I mean, they even have Steadicam rigs to film with iPhones.
Oh yeah, they got Steadicams for everything. But it's a lot of Steadicam stuff, especially for like bigger cameras like that DSLR. They're pretty much just point systems. Like if you want a really cheap Steadicam, get a monopod and just hold on to it like this and walk. That's a Steadicam, basically. But I would rather have a little warping on the side for a short scene than a shaky sequence. So it's a good choice with
I'm kind of
what they had.
The shaky camera work, I think of like the Bourne films is where we really saw so much of that. And it made it feel visceral, but then it was like there was too many people who were using that shakiness. And I like the smooth, you know, I mean, they're not using a dolly, but whatever they did, I like the smooth shot.
Well, it's probably, you know, walking steady, you know, like what you would with a Steadicam, walking right. I don't know if they ever used this technique, but there's a famous technique from Robert Rodriguez, because he made his first movie in Mexico.
Yeah, Desperado.
Before Desperado, El Mariachi.
Oh, yeah. Mariachi.
Mariachi, thank you. El Mariachi. And he made it with like $7,000 and he put on his credit card.
Amazing film.
But when he wanted the steady shots of like going through a hallway and whatnot, he sat in a wheelchair and had a guy pull it.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're right. He only spent $7,000.
But it's a good way of getting a steady tracking shot. Is sitting in a wheelchair, because it's a rubberized wheel.
Right.
You're not going to get too much shake. Any kind of shake you could probably adjust for. It's a very cheap option for a tracking shot.
Yeah, definitely Rodriguez at that time was doing doing practical things and figuring ways to solve different problems and get the shots that he wanted.
But any of you guys that are working on small projects, you don't have a lot of money, try a wheelchair. It works. Rodriguez used it very successfully. Check out El Mariachi. I cannot say that. I am so bad at pronouncing names. I'm surprised people actually watch
It's an incredible film, actually.
It is. It's a great movie. I like the purple on his shirt. I have a shirt like that that's purple. But it doesn't look as good because I'm really big and my shirt's like a 5X. Bumps into the girl.
Okay. It looked a little staged, but I like that backwards look shot right there.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's all like, Look at that. I have to get me. That was the scene earlier where he's holding hands with her. So he did. He succeeded.
Yeah, but I love that backward look.
Yeah. He's got the look in his eyes, that dangerous look that men have. Dangerous. Motorcycle shot. I do like. That was a nice smooth shot on the road, so that probably on the back of a truck or out of a window of a car. Well, it was facing back, so I would assume a truck or something.
Yeah.
But it was very smooth. I like that. Again, some of the lighting seems a little bright. Now, right here, this looks good. I like the indoors of it. It's a softer light. The music in that scene sounds really good. Let's go back and listen to that. I just like it's a nice calming music, but then like you said, there's a tone change right here. Now I do kind of like the light coming in; it makes it diffused a bit.
I like this.
And
where we start with him, like pushing up his sleeves, like I'm mad. I'm doing business now.
Yeah.
And I like the way the editing and everything just like picked up the pace for that scene too.
And it shows that you're not just going to get a love story. You're going to have some other drama in there. Obviously, I do like that.
I love that.
I like that shot.
Setting up for the camera. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that was good. And the focus on that was very well done. Ooh, he's so mad. He's pissed. Girl!
Alright, just from the little glimpses that they saw, I'm intrigued to know. You can't tell a lot about any individual character, but it's giving you the whole idea. This is a group of 7 college friends. There's a lot of drama going on. There's definitely some different love stories going on. It looked like at least more than one, or at least a love triangle or something. So it's intriguing.
Yeah, well, I think, as long as it's done well, you have enough characters to keep it interesting. If it was just 2, what's the point? I get bored really fast. But, you have shows like Friends. You have other shows that have more, like, relationship stuff in it. The ones that are successful have 5 to 6 characters.
Right.
So that you can move around from one character to another. When one is getting boring, you can go to the next character and you can mix it up. It looks good, I would say, technically, on the technical side. Just some of that, the shaky cam that was fixed in post with the warping. I would much rather have the warping than a shaky cam. But maybe use a wheelchair in the future, if you want a steadier, I don't know. But maybe try and find other ways to get more of a steady shot. Some of the lighting was a little too bright. I would have brought the ISO down a little bit. But for other shots, it worked. Like the one with them on the roof. You had that not a flare, but you had it diffuse over their heads. And I liked the way that looked. But stuff in front of the school, like in that hallway, and a couple of other shots seemed a little too bright. And some of the focus was off. But other than that, it looks good. The actors look like they are doing a decent job.
Yeah.
We didn't get too much dialogue.
We didn't, yeah. I didn't get too much of a sense of separating it out. It was such little snippets that I couldn't really tell so much about each individual one. Besides our angry guy with his sleeves.
Yeah. We'll need to watch it to see how the acting is. But you like the backward glance?
Yes.
Yeah. Check her out. Mm-hmm.
Well, I like a good love story. So, I like a good love story. It'll be interesting. I'm wondering how many episodes they're planning on doing, and if they've filmed everything. What their process is.
I assume they had it all filmed.
Yeah, if you're in contact with them, or if you're watching this director,
Rout's watching right now. Say hello.
Okay, so I have some questions. If you can tell us in the comments, I'd love to know a little bit more about how long it took you to film this. Was it over a short amount of time, just over a couple of weeks, and then you've been editing it together, or is this an ongoing thing that you were able to get enough for a couple of episodes and you're planning on it being a longer, stretched out storyline? Or
now they do have a Facebook page. The other director, Abhishek, he's got, this is his YouTube channel that this is on.
Right.
But they also have a Facebook, Twitter, and an Instagram. But there isn't really any other info. I would like somewhere, guys, if it's not on their Facebook page or somewhere else, because when I was at the Facebook page, I didn't see an about page. Maybe I just missed it, but if you don't have an about page, put one on there and give us some details, like, for people that just stumble upon it, maybe language that it's in, and the people starring in it, all of their
Right.
names.
Yeah. I mean,
some of
create a Wikipedia page as well, because
Yeah, create a Wikipedia page.
and then I mean, I'm assuming most of these young actors maybe have not done other things, but I don't know. I mean, I don't. That's one thing I'd be interested in hearing about too. Are these all fresh young actors, amateurs who don't have other credits, or were you able to hire some people who had a theater background, or
Where did
what?
they come from? I'd like to know some of their backgrounds. Also, it's not on IMDb. I think you can put it on IMDb.
Right. Yeah.
So you might want to do that. But it looks interesting. I would check it out.
I love how there's independent filmmakers who, I don't know how many film festivals they have or whatever, but here in America there's places like Sundance where you can make a short, you can be an amateur, and you can get a break. But the wonderful thing now about YouTube and the internet is that people can make a web series, they can produce their own content, and that's their calling card to get other work, both for these actors and for these directors. They can show a glimpse of what they can do, and then adds to their body of work, and they get practice doing it too. I don't know what they filmed it with, but you can use inexpensive equipment. You can do film editing on your computer yourself, and you can make something that really looks great. Write your own story.
Oh, there's Hollywood movies now being made with just iPhones. What was it?
Tangerine was the film, and
Who was that director?
I'm like,
I want to say Sonnenberg.
It was that.
That wasn't it.
But it was, I've seen that film. It was on Netflix, and it's actually amazing. It was filmed on an iPhone 5.
Yeah, it's all about really. So the two things for any video or movie or whatnot is audio and story. So if you have a very strong, well-written script and your audio sounds good, people don't care what the video looks like.
Yeah.
You could make a YouTube video at 480p. If your audio is amazing and it's engaging, people don't care. So that's why I think iPhone movies would work if you have a strong script and your audio is good.
Right.
Now, if you watch some of those movies, they say shot on an iPhone or shot on a Samsung phone. If you actually watch the behind the scenes on it, they have like 30 things crammed onto this phone to basically turn it into a cinematic camera.
Well, there are apps.
It is technically filmed on that, but it's not like they're doing this. Now, with that movie, Tangerine, he was doing this with the iPhone.
But I think he did have the Steadicam.
But he didn't have all the attachments of like lenses
and a lot of the scenes were at night, so it was using whatever I think lights was there. I don't know. It's about a couple of transgendered people in a seedy neighborhood of LA, and the film actually looks amazing. So what they might have done in editing it after the fact, after they got the raw film.
Well, a color grader can really change anything into anything.
Yeah, but also there are apps that you can use to overcome the normal settings of your iPhone so that you can get the look that you want, or you can get it to focus on what you want it to focus on, and not necessarily what the phone is automatically going to try to do with its camera.
All right, well, we got to wrap this up, but I think it looks interesting. A couple of the technical things that I pointed out, just because I got to be honest about it. But it is something I want to check out.
And please put some more information on the internet so we can learn more about it.
Please put more info and link it if you link it or send it to me, Bharat, on, when you message me again, I'll put it in the description. But let me know what you guys think. Comment below and let us know. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun. Go and check out the reaction we did for Gold on her channel. Tell your friends, and I will see you on the next video.